At first, the dashcam looked normal, until investigators slowed the footage down and saw a face in the back seat that should not have been there. Some cases are solved by witnesses. Some are solved by confessions. But every now and then, a case is solved by a camera that wasn't supposed to be recording. This is one of those cases. A case where the footage saw everything, even the part no one was meant to survive long enough to tell. Before we dive into the main story, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell notification button for more interesting video like this. On August 14th, at 11:47 p.m., Nora Benson, a 32-year-old nurse, clocked out of her late shift and entered the dimly lit hospital parking lot. She was exhausted, 12 hours of non-stop trauma cases, 2 emergency surgeries, and a violent incident in the waiting room. All she wanted was to get home, shower, and sleep. But she never made it. Her Toyota Corolla was found 3 days later, abandoned at the edge of Ridgepoint Forest, doors open, engine still warm, and her phone smashed on the ground. No Nora. No signs of forced entry. Just a deep sense that something terrible had followed her into the dark. Detective Adrian Cole, known for his sharp instincts and calm temperament, was assigned to the case. He stood beside the abandoned car, hands in his pockets, staring at the forest line. The late afternoon sun cast long shadows that seemed to stretch toward the vehicle. A deputy approached. "Should we tow it in?" Cole shook his head. "No. Not yet. This isn't where it happened. This is where it ended." Inside the car, Nora's work badge lay on the passenger seat. Her purse sat untouched. Her keys still hung in the ignition. And the dashcam was still plugged in. Cole felt his pulse quicken. Dashcams don't lie. And this one had recorded the last 42 minutes of Nora's life. The dashcam file was titled automatically by the camera. August 14-11-48 p.m_ridehome.mp4. Detective Cole plugged it into his laptop. A low hum filled the room as the video loaded. It began normally. Nora adjusting her rearview mirror. Her tired voice whispering, "Just get home, please just get home." She pulled out of the parking lot and onto Willow Creek Road. The first 12 minutes were uneventful. But at minute 13, the first anomaly appeared. A dark SUV made a sharp turn behind her. Its headlights glared aggressively, too close, too fast. Nora's breathing quickened. "Nora, okay, that's too close, back off." The SUV didn't back off. Instead, it kept to her bumper like a shadow. Nora tried to change lanes. The SUV mirrored her. She sped up. It sped up. Then the SUV blinked its headlights twice. Detective Cole paused the video. 2 blinks. A known signal in local kidnapping cases. A warning, or a threat. He continued. Nora was now visibly shaking. Her voice trembled. "Please stop following me." But the night was far from done. Her phone lit up. The dashcam captured the screen clearly. A text from an unknown number. "Don't run." Cole rewound the video twice, zooming in. It wasn't a random message. It wasn't spam. It was a command. The SUV swerved to the right, pulling up beside Nora for just 2 seconds. And in those 2 seconds, Nora looked directly at the driver. Her eyes widened with pure terror. "No, no, no, you're supposed to be in prison." The SUV sped ahead and cut her off. Cole froze. She recognized him. This wasn't random. This was targeted. At minute 23, the SUV suddenly braked. Nora slammed into it. The airbag exploded. The dashcam shook violently. A loud scream tore through the audio, not Nora's. A man's scream. Deep. Uncontrolled. Almost animalistic. Then, a thud. The passenger door opened. Heavy footsteps approached. The camera captured only legs, jeans, boots. Then a face bent down toward the lens. A male face, mid-40s, scar across the chin, eyes cold and sunken. He whispered. "Should have stayed quiet, Nora." Then he reached inside the car. And the footage went black. Cole leaned back, heart pounding. It was enough to identify the suspect, Jeremiah Clove, a convicted abuser who had disappeared after skipping parole. But something didn't fit. Jeremiah was cunning, but not technical. He never would have thought to disable a camera correctly. Cole reopened the file. That's when he saw it. A second video. Auto-recorded. A backup file created when the dashcam detected physical impact. August 14-12-09 am_emergencyclip.avi. Cole clicked play. The room went silent. The video began with static, then slowly cleared. Not from Nora's point of view this time. The dashcam had been tossed on the ground, still recording. The angle showed only the forest, the overturned Corolla, and two silhouettes struggling beside the passenger door. Cole increased the brightness. Nora was fighting, really fighting. Jeremiah slammed her against a tree. She kicked, clawed, screamed. But the audio didn't capture her screams. It captured someone else's voice from the darkness. A voice that froze Cole's blood. A deep, calm, measured voice. "Enough, Jeremiah. We don't have time." A second person. Another man. Nora whispered, choking. You said you'd leave me alone." Cole replayed it. "You said you'd leave me alone." This wasn't a random stalker. This wasn't an isolated attack. This was personal. The second man stepped closer. The emergency clip caught his face for half a second. Enough to see the details. Clean-shaven. Officer-style haircut. Wearing a sheriff's badge. Cole's throat tightened. A cop. A police officer was helping Jeremiah. Then came the last line the camera recorded, a line that would haunt Cole forever. "Officer, put her in the truck. And destroy the camera. No one can know she was alive after the crash." The video ended as a boot came down on the lens. Static. Silence. Darkness. Detective Cole removed his glasses and set them on the table. His hands were shaking. A cop. One of their own. Someone with access to case files, Anna's home address, her schedule. Someone who could warn Jeremiah, cover tracks, redirect patrol units. Someone operating from inside the department. He scrolled back to the officer's face, zooming in as far as the grainy footage allowed. His jaw locked. He recognized him. Lieutenant Mark Halden. His mentor. A man he'd trusted for years. That night, after hours of replaying footage and collecting evidence, Cole returned home. He locked the door. Closed the blinds. Sat on the couch, head in his hands. A betrayal like this cuts deeper than any criminal act. He reached for his phone to call internal affairs. But before he could dial, someone knocked. 3 slow knocks. Cole froze. Another 3 knocks. He grabbed his pistol and approached the door silently. A deep voice came from the other side. A voice he knew. A voice that haunted the emergency clip. "Adrian, open up. We need to talk about Nora." Cole stepped back, breath trembling. How did he know Cole watched the footage? How did he find his address this quickly? Unless he'd been watching all along. The doorknob rattled. Cole lifted the gun. Heart racing. Hands numb. The voice whispered, calm and cold. "If you open this door, we can fix everything. If you don't, you're next." The door creaked. Just a sliver. Just enough to see a shadow. And then, black. Want more stories like this? Hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our story, because this is just getting started.